Hello, TK parents. I'm really excited to introduce a new method to teach counting to our students. This is called counting collections at home. I'm going to explain it a little bit further and tell you the benefits of having our children count at home and it being centered around how they want to count and what objects they choose. So, what is counting collections at home? Well, it's an invitation to gather a collection of objects in your home and count them. It's as simple as that. Take, for example, the socks that you see. And why is it important? Because this is an activity that supports the development of deep conceptual understanding of numeracy. It's fun and creative, and kids' ideas get to be at the center.
We talk about counting collections, so we're talking about kids counting collections of things, objects, in a classroom that might look like math cubes or markers or paper clips or counting bears. At home, it might be socks in a sock drawer, some stacking blocks, Lego pieces in a toy car, something in the closet or a kitchen cabinet. Outside, that could be rocks or leaves or seed buds that we collected on a walk. So it seems pretty simple, but there's actually some really important mathematical work that's happening here. So there's the counting sequence, of course, and knowing that it goes 1, 2, 3, 4, and then after 19 comes 20, and stuff happens after 100 and 200. But when kids count collections, especially as the collections get a little bit bigger, there's a lot of keeping track, right? There's knowing what I've counted and what I still need to count, figuring out a plan for all of that, and that plan might include sorting by the same color, putting things together that are the same shape. I might be making some equal groups. Maybe I'm getting really good at counting by fives, and I want to put my pennies in stacks of five so that I can go 5, 10, 15, 20. Kids get to take the lead. They get to choose how they want to count. They might do exactly what you would have done, but more than likely they might not, and it's awesome. So we're asking kids to come up with their own approaches and processes, to use what they know and draw upon the experiences that they have. As they're doing that, they might stumble a little bit, right? They might lose track of their number sequence and say 27, 28, 29, 40. They might get lost in their big pile and not know which ones they need to count. They might decide 7 is the coolest number today and want to make groups of 7s, but get stuck counting by 7s, and so need to figure out another way to figure out their total. This might feel inefficient to you at times. There's actually really important learning that's happening, right? Learning about perseverance, problem solving, creating a plan and reevaluating it, taking a risk and trying something new. And all of this is happening while they're getting to work on the math ideas that we've already started to talk about. The counting sequence, one-to-one correspondence, understanding quantities and their magnitudes, building number sense, place value, setting the foundation for multiplication and division. So math these days, as you know, it doesn't quite look like the math you learned in school, likely. And children are being asked to develop such a deeper conceptual understanding of numbers and operations.
Please take a look at these examples of counting collections. It can be anything from toys, paper clips, M&Ms, cards, toys, beads, Legos, anything that your child can find and count, whether in groups or as a large quantity. See what they do, see how they problem solve, see how they count 1 to 1. There's so much going on that's going to be so beneficial to them. We never stop counting. It's something that we'll need in our educational career and beyond into adulthood. So let's start now and give our children that great foundation for number sense. I hope you have fun with counting collections at home, and I can't wait to start with these activities.